I'm trying to piss inside my wife. I'm Mike Cannon, and I'm back to answer the internet because I have a special coming out. May 18th, youtube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy, White Privilege Homeless. Would you bang your cousin to win the Powerball? This is like not even a question. I would bang him or her, unprotected, and would leave it in. Because I could pay to have that baby killed right before the judgment. It's got to be fast. We got about 8 weeks to do this. If you had to watch one category of porn for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm amateur. I used to go to Reddit, homemade XXX. Like so that I got shown that, and it opened my eyes to a world. And then I stood on that for a long time, and now I'm like, kind of for ease, I go to Pornhub just because, I'm jerking between naps of my son. He's like out for 10 seconds and then I hear his cars on the floor and I'm like, gotta finish. So it's whatever I put my mouse over and it looks good. Latina amateur casting couch. Yeah, when it's crunch time, I know exactly who I'm giving the ball to. Is jerking off to nudes of a girl who has died weird or a nice tribute? That is a beautiful send-off. That's like putting quarters over her eyes and pushing her out onto a lake on a raft and then shooting an on-fire bow and arrow where it just explodes in majesty. I've done that. I've had sex with girls that are dead now. Now dead.
Let's clarify.
Now dead. At the time, warm-bodied and breathing. I gotta say, I sometimes go back to the Rolodex and crank one out and just salute to the heavens right after. Would you take $1 million to be one of the picket people for the Westboro Baptist Church during a fallen soldier's funeral? I mean, at this point, that might be a good credit. that could fill the seats. You could go either way. I could be an ultra-lib cuck, I just got a paper cut, I'm dying, or I could just be this person at the Westboro Baptist Church during a fallen soldier. Yeah. I've been to the Middle East. I feel like I've done my due diligence on the other side. I've performed for our troops. For $3,000, would you get your face photoshopped into a gay porno? Yeah. I mean, I would, I'm trying to think if I would participate in a gay porno for $3,000. Who needs a deep fake when I could actually deep fake in person? Yeah, I would have no problem with that, especially because, Tom Cruise, they have those videos of Tom Cruise. You could just say it wasn't you. At any point, even if it is you, I'd just be like, that's not me. And you're like, but you're saying it's really me. It's like the Austin Powers penis enlarger book. It's like, this sort of thing is my bag, baby. If you had the flexibility to blow yourself, would you do it? What if everybody knew you did? Again, I have no problem, no shame if anybody knows that I'm capable of doing that. I feel like that adds attributes to who I am as a person. If I could, I'd absolutely do it at least one. I don't think I have the heavy enough legs to do it, you know what I mean? Because you can't fold at the waist and suck your own dick. I mean, you gotta be Marilyn Manson then. I see what you're saying, but I feel like maybe if you do some yoga and flexibility of your hip flexors, but if my legs weighed me down, I'd have to put ankle weights or something, and then just get as close as humanly possible. I've seen how I eat a lollipop. I would not make myself come. My dick just clacking around my molars. That would be a true nightmare. I would do it probably at parties. If I could, I'd be like, guys, if you want to see something super fun, I'm going to suck my own dick. I just put myself on a glass coffee table in the middle of the central room, and I'm like, all right, hand me my weights. If you had to watch your biggest enemy fuck the girl of your dreams in order for you to marry her, would you do it? Absolutely not. That is one part of me that is so Irish and insecure, I can't handle the idea of another guy fucking my wife properly. You know what I mean? I can't allow her to know what else is out there. I've convinced her that this is satisfactory, and it's a miraculous magic trick that I've pulled off, but I can't give her one shot and then she's like, oh, I don't, even though I signed the contract. We've been dating on and off since we were 10 years old, literally. We were neighbors, that whole thing. It is not psychotic. We both have had HPV at one point in our lives and have probably cycled it back and forth through each other. But It's it would be. I would not want to be her only thing. She actually had a black boyfriend, which I was super proud of, because I'm still filling her up. So that feels pretty good. What's better, the best shit of your life, the worst sex of your life? Dude, can I add to that? Because the best shit of your life is there is an orgasmic feeling to that, and a satisfaction that doesn't come from many other things. But I've been liking big pisses lately, big, I'm about to burst, I feel my stomach potentially like a seam popping and urine flying out of my laps. Yeah, dude. But when I piss, I cry. It feels so good. I have tears running down my face, and I'm just like, I can't. It's the best feeling I've ever had in my entire life. I'm trying to piss inside my wife. Would you rather watch A, only softcore porn for the rest of your life, B, only minor league sports for the rest of your life? So this is how full circle I've become with porn, is now I watch like scenes from Shameless instead of actual insertion porn. I mean, Emmy Rossum is so goddamn hot, and those scenes seem so realistic that I could get there real easy from that shit, dude. I love softcore porn. Huge advocate, huge fan. More A-list celebrities should do it. That Euphoria, too. In the car with her hand on the roof, and you're just like,
that's her move. That's a
God damn. And she's a Knicks fan. Come on. If you saw that one of your friends accidentally posted a dick pic on Snapchat, would you tell him or let him leave it up? So this happened to me before, and I let it rock for like an hour. No, I did not. I found my buddy, and he just had it up, and I was like, well, it's a good picture. It's not doing him any favors. It's one of those things where you put it out, and people are probably like, well, that's a great dick. It's like Chris Evans or Jesse Williams. Well, but did you see Jesse Williams, the dude from Grey's Anatomy? And a video of him naked on stage went viral, and they interviewed him about it, and he's like, listen, consent is important. He's like, I don't care. And when you watch the video, you're like, I wouldn't care either. I'd send that out to every production house in America. He's literally punching his Duraflame log in front of a live audience, and women are just in their seats. It's insane, dude. Would you rather be good looking and always have nice clothes but smell like shit, or look like a homeless person but smell nice? So basically, the second part is being an Olsen twin. The way in which people dress right now, you drab yourself up and you're a billionaire, but you smell fantastic.
Famous person.
Yeah, the smelling thing is what gets me, because I sweat. I'm a huge sweater. I have pitties right now. They are intense, but I never smell, so it's not a problem. But just the knowing of that my body is reaching you 8 feet away, that's a no-go. The amount of comedians that have straight halitosis in the back of their mouths and have no idea and try to talk close at a party or something like that, it's like, dude, you just breathed awful pussy up my nose from inches away. My eyes started twitching talking about that. I literally got too many comedians just running through my head.
My man Mike Cannon, one of the most underrated in the game. Make sure you check him out, and make sure you subscribe to us here on Answer the Internet. Make sure you click the notification symbol and leave a comment below on who you want to see next.